Hi Aries, welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel and I'm going to be doing a special full moon lunar eclipse reading for you. That's coming up on July 16th, and the full moon sign will be in Capricorn, and we have a lunar eclipse that same day. That's at 5:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you've already seen your video for the month of July, that talked a lot about what we already experienced with the solar eclipse on July 2nd in Cancer. So this is getting a little deeper into that full moon energy. These energies do last, these lunar eclipse energies patterns, they last about 6 months out, so you will definitely feel the progression, and that's what we're going to be focusing on today. I want to mention that this is a brand new channel. It's only been up for about a week, so if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to go ahead and subscribe. Give it the dragon claw up, share it with your friends, and please leave comments if there's anything that you would like to see addressed in future videos. I want to mention as well that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for every single Aries in the whole world, so whatever resonates with you personally, go ahead and take that in. If it does not resonate, feel free to throw it out. I'm going to start with a couple of cards from the Spirit Oracle from the Animal deck, and we're going to just see which three of these come out for you about what's coming up. Dear angels, spirits, beings of light, guardians, helpers, and healers, please be with me as I do the full moon lunar eclipse reading for the sun sign of Aries, July 2019. And we're also including Aries sun, moon, rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. Alright, thank you. Wow, Aries, so this is a magical kind of time for you. That white raven spirit comes up, which is really, the opposite of the black raven or the black crow. So this is the opposite side. This is that more spirit element, trust in the magic. So this is definitely connecting you with the more magical and spiritual side of life and telling you to trust that. Don't second guess where spirit is leading. The next card out is the squirrel spirit, which is so cute. I love this card. And it says, believe in yourself. And it's, there is that strong belief. Squirrels don't really have to be directed. They save, they preserve, they store very independently. And this could also be telling you, to be wise with your resources, to save up, kind of for the winter or for whatever it is that you think is coming. So, don't spend it all in one place. Don't be too impulsive with your money. The wasp spirit is coming up next, so this definitely indicates that, you've been through some big stings. You've been through some big ouch, experiences already, and I would say that these have been going on, not just now, but these have been ongoing. And so it tells you too that there is a sacredness in going through the pain. This is what helps get us softer. This is what helps us get more compassionate and more empathetic. And sometimes, as the card says, sometimes life stings, sometimes that we go through the pain. But there's also that opposite side where we will always experience the sweeter energy as well. Alright, Aries, so let's pull some cards from the Rider-Waite deck and see what comes up for this past, present, future for this next 6 months ahead. Alright, Aries, so the first one out, this is the immediate past position. So this is going to be the Five of Wands. So this indicates to me that there's been some kind of struggle. There's been some kind of squabble or arguing, not of a super, super huge or heavy nature, but this is definitely some unrest. This could also be kind of some disturbance in your spirit, because this is your own element. This is fire energy. So I know it can be a little hard for Aries to avoid the tussles entirely, because y'all are Mars ruled. Let's pull up 3 cards around this Five of Wands and see what comes up. Lots of fire, Aries. So the next one, this does definitely indicate to me that a lot of these arguments You know, they don't really have a lot of roots in reality. You might be feeling really ready to fight, really ready to defend or argue your point. But, you know, we can't see anybody actually holding these. These could just be sticks in the ground, and here he is, like, ready to fight, just sticks in the ground. So first I would say make sure that you know what you're actually fighting against, whether it's even worth getting your energy, you know, ready for that. Next up is your wonderful King of Wands. So this is all, I mean, this again is your energy. This is fire. This is the Aries. This could be either another fire sign in your life, including another Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but that's always up there when this much fire is coming to the front. So you might be in a tussle or some kind of battle with another fire sign, or even kind of with yourself. And you've got to make some decisions based around that, because that Aries, you know, that King of Wands, to me, this is all about, you know, making a big choice, putting your stick in the ground, and coming from a good place of leadership, because you all are a leadership sign. So make sure that you're ruling with wisdom, as well as that passionate fire spirit that you have. And this is a moving forward. So I think that ultimately the best way to approach that, and, you know, in this immediate past position, you've probably already kind of got your mind that way. This is really telling you that that Chariot's moving forward, and this is growing education. This is deepening education, deepening your spirituality, going for the ambitions and the dreams that you really hope for. You know, in your astrological chart, we haven't gotten into that yet, but that is a big part of where that lunar moon, you know, that full moon eclipse is taking place, is in that house of career and public image for you. And because the lunar eclipse is about releasing energy and letting go of things that no longer serve you, you could really be fighting this out, especially in the work area, and saying, you know, I don't get along with this guy, and that person's really hard, and, you know, or maybe I just want to do something entirely different. So this could be definitely you maybe taking what you've learned from one position and then moving it on to another one, and just saying, you know what, I'll take what's good and I'll leave the rest. So the next card out in the present situation here is the Star card, which is a wonderful card. This is a beautiful energy where there really is that determination from you to balance yourself, to balance the emotions, to balance the head and the heart, and also that practical logic. That's very Aquarian energy. So if you have an Aquarius or somebody, you know, in your life that has a lot of Aquarian sensibility, which would be independence, freedom, liberation, this could also be you freeing yourself from something that's been limiting as well, Aries. 3 cards around the Star, please. Wow. It's a lot of similar, this is, I believe it may have been, I believe it may have been Leo that had this as well, with this 8 of Swords, and then the 4 of Cups coming up right after it. Because we've had a couple other signs with that. And I think that really, what this is telling me a lot about this lunar eclipse in particular is that there's a whole lot being released. There's a whole lot of feeling of, I've been held back for so long, and there's been nothing I can do about it. Because you see how, this is a kind of helpless situation. It's like you're stuck, you're tied, you can't see, and it's like, but your mind is racing. You know, your mind is racing about, how do I get out of here? So that can lead to just a lot of, like, unnecessarily guilting yourself. You may feel very bad about something. You may have disappointed someone, or they've disappointed you somehow. And so, you know, it's like you've been focusing for a long time on the things that haven't been going right. And then here's this little card, you know, little cup sent from Spirit saying, hey, don't forget, it's not all lost. And sometimes this is about revisiting the past to get back to something that was sweet, because this is that 6 of Cups, that very nostalgic. This can have to do with children too. Children, family ties. So that actually makes a lot of sense, that, you know, you may be going back and kind of going, yeah, I remember when I felt more balanced and when I felt more stable. There is a lot of revisiting, because we are in a Mercury retrograde right now as well. So this is definitely something that's coming up where you may be revisiting elements of the past. And then going into the immediate future, here's the Knight of Cups. So this is moving forward in emotions and in romance and in love. This could also be somebody coming to you. The Knight of Cups isn't usually as much of like an apologetic energy as like the Page of Cups would be. This is more of like a romantic suitor. This is definitely more of, you know, a potential romantic partner that comes into your life. So you really do have to make that choice. And I think it's also interesting that he has the wings on his helmet, because that definitely makes me think about Mercury, and we're in a Mercury retrograde right now. So this could even be somebody coming from your past. So this could be an ex, this could be, you know, someone that, or even a friend or someone that you've had a falling out with, and they kind of come back, and or you come back and say, hey, you know, let's talk. 3 cards around the Knight of Cups, please. Yeah, you've definitely, you have gone through some stuff, Aries. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. Yeah, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the 3 of Swords, you've got the 8 of Wands. So there's been some big stuff coming up. This is like big reversals, you know, unexpected news, sometimes a lot of pain. You know, the person that you come into contact with may be bringing you news that you don't really like, and it happens very quickly, and somehow this makes you not trust them. This makes you feel like they're not being completely honest with you, and so you make the choice to move on. And it's not an easy choice to move on. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, you may be moving forward from something. So coming up in there's the Justice. This could, you know, this could get into something legal as well. So the King of Pentacles, and ultimately the Fool card. You've got a lot going on. You've definitely got a lot of energy, Aries. And I think that ultimately what this is saying is that, you know, somebody's going to come into your life. It may be someone from the past. I get more of a feeling that it's from the past than the future. Because if somebody's coming up new on the horizon, I think that that's for further in the future, like getting into the beginning of next year. Right now I think that you've got somebody coming in, and you may be hoping that something might happen or something might get better, but I think ultimately, yeah, I don't think that you're going to like what they say. I don't think that you're going to trust them enough. It would take some working. It would take some definite working through for you to feel good and comfortable with them again. That's definitely the feeling I get. Absolutely. So, you know, use your own intuition. I always say that with any reading. You know, it's like nothing compels or forces. So if that resonates with you, and you go, oh, Ariel, I don't want to have a bad time with somebody, and you know, it's like, it's really up to you. You can take your time. Use your own intuition. Just because it says so in a card reading doesn't mean that you have to take that advice. Never substitute anybody's reading for your own intuition and your own life experience and what you already know. That's going to be a lot deeper about your situation. And I'm going to let's pull one card from the Angel Oracle for some last advice. So change in direction, Aries. Yeah, I mean, you may not have this happen. You may change your mind and not go this route. But if I base this on this reading, there is a lot of reversal. There is so much of that coming in where you say, I'm done with the BS. I'm done with the junk. I want to clear my life. I've had it with drama with either family, home, you know, ex-wives or husbands or girlfriends or boyfriends or whoever, and I'm just ready to demand something better. I really believe that's where this is going. So believe in this journey, believe in the process. I'm wishing you all the best, and I will see you very soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.